My name is Sam, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, behavior, and why personal finance advice fails normal people. If you're someone who is saving, trying to do the right things, but still feels financially stuck and stressed, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today we're breaking down 7 money habits that only start working after $10,000 saved, and why forcing them too early can actually keep you poor. And yes, I'm a little frustrated about this topic, but only because I wish someone had explained this to me sooner. Before we start, a hard truth. Let me challenge a big assumption right away. Most financial advice assumes you already have margin. Margin means extra cash, extra time, extra emotional bandwidth. According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 37% of adults in the US can't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling something. So when someone says just invest more or just optimize your budget, they're talking to a completely different financial reality. This video is about what changes once you finally have breathing room. All right, let's get into it. Habit number 1, investing actually starts to feel worth it. Everyone loves to say, start investing as early as possible. And mathematically, yeah, that's true. Psychologically, it's awful advice when you have no cash buffer. Here's what most people don't realize. When you invest $50 a month while living paycheck to paycheck, every market dip feels like a threat to your safety, not a buying opportunity. Let's do real math. If you invest $100 a month at a 7% annual return, after 1 year, you've made about $45. After 2 years, maybe $100. That doesn't change your life. But one unexpected bill absolutely can. Now contrast that with having $10,000 saved. At that point, you're not pulling money out for emergencies. You're not panic checking the market. You can actually let compounding work. This is where investing stops feeling like gambling and starts feeling like ownership. Action step: don't obsess over returns until you've built stability. The emotional ROI of a cash buffer beats early investing every time. Habit number 2, budgeting stops feeling like punishment. Look, budgeting below $10,000 is survival mode. Every decision feels heavy. Every expense feels personal. Every mistake feels catastrophic. But after $10,000, something shifts. You're no longer budgeting to avoid disaster. You're budgeting to optimize. This is where it gets really interesting. Psychologically, scarcity hijacks your brain. Studies from Princeton show that financial scarcity can reduce cognitive capacity by up to 13 IQ points. That means when you're broke, you literally make worse decisions. Not because you're bad with money, but because your brain is under stress. Once you hit $10,000, you're calmer. You see patterns more clearly, you can think in months instead of days. Budgeting becomes a tool, not a cage. Action step: if budgeting feels exhausting, you may not need a better spreadsheet. You may need more margin. Habit number 3, emergency funds actually work. Everyone says have an emergency fund. Cool. But here's the problem. A $1,000 emergency fund is not an emergency fund. It's a delay fund. It delays panic, it doesn't prevent it. When you hit $10,000, car repairs don't derail your month. Medical bills don't wreck your credit, job loss becomes survivable, not terrifying. This changes your behavior. You stop making fear-based decisions. Staying in toxic jobs. Using high-interest credit, avoiding necessary risks. Here's what most people don't realize. Financial security isn't about income. It's about time. $10,000 buys you time. Time buys you better decisions. Action step: build your emergency fund until emergencies feel boring. That's the goal. Habit number 4, side hustles. finally makes sense. Below $10,000, side hustles feel like desperation. You're tired. You're stretched thin. Every extra dollar disappears instantly. But after $10,000 saved, you can choose side hustles strategically. This is where it gets really interesting. You can reinvest earnings, turn down low-paying gigs, focus on scalable skills instead of quick cash. Psychologically, you move from scarcity income to growth income. That shift matters more than the money itself. Action step. Don't chase side hustles to survive. Build savings so side hustles can compound. Habit number 5. Saying no gets easier and cheaper. When you're broke, every no feels expensive. You say yes to bad deals, bad jobs, bad financial products because you need the money. After $10,000, you gain negotiating power. This shows up everywhere. Salary negotiations, freelance rates, even everyday spending decisions. Now you might be thinking, $10,000 doesn't sound like that much. And you're right. But psychologically, it's massive. It changes your default response from I need this to do I want this? Action step. Build savings so your choices come from preference, not pressure. Habit number 6. Long-term thinking becomes natural. Below $10,000, your time horizon is short. This week, this bill, this paycheck. But once you're stable, you start thinking in years, in systems, in trade-offs. This is where wealth actually begins. According to behavioral economists, people with financial buffers discount the future less. They value long-term gains more accurately. In plain English, you stop sabotaging your future to fix your present. Action step. Stability first. Strategy second. Habit number 7. Money stops being emotional. All the time. This one is subtle, but huge. Below $10,000, money equals stress. Money equals guilt. Money equals fear. After $10,000, money becomes quieter. You're not perfect, you still mess up. But money stops controlling your mood. Here's what most people don't realize. The goal isn't to be rich. The goal is to be calm. And $10,000 is often the first time people experience that. Action step. Measure progress not just by net worth, but by how often money ruins your day. Let me be clear. $10,000 doesn't make you wealthy. It doesn't solve every problem, but it changes the physics of your financial life. Before $10,000, every mistake matters. Every delay hurts. Every plan feels fragile. After $10,000, systems start working, habits compound, decisions improve. That's why so many people feel stuck below this level. Not because they're bad with money, but because the game hasn't unlocked yet. If you're under $10,000 right now, hear me. You're not behind, you're not failing, you're just in the hardest phase. Your only job right now is to build stability, not optimize, not outperform the market, not become a finance genius. Just reach the point where money stops yelling at you all the time. If this video helped you see money differently, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm this content actually matters. Subscribe if you want more honest, no BS explanations about money, psychology, and building a life that doesn't feel constantly fragile. And if you're on the journey to that first $10,000, yeah, I know exactly how that feels. You've got this.